Item number SCP-870. Object Class Keter. Codename The Maybe There Monster.
Monster.
Special Containment Procedures. SCP-870 is to be contained in a sealed chamber measuring 8 meters by 8 meters. Motion sensors are to be placed in the containment area, and movements of SCP-870 are to be monitored at all times. A motion-activated turret is to be placed directly outside the containment area to prevent the escape of SCP-870. One DD class personnel suffering from schizophrenia is to observe SCP-870 via camera at all times. SCP-870 is to be provided with one bovine carcass every 48 hours. Description: SCP-870 is an animal species of undetermined proportions and appearance, which for unknown reasons can only be perceived by individuals suffering from schizophrenia. This often results in specimens of SCP-870 being dismissed as hallucinations. Specimens of SCP-870 are omnivorous and seem to eat nearly all kinds of plants and meat, but will typically eat their food in secluded areas. Notably, two people with the ability to perceive SCP-870 will describe its appearance in completely different ways, even when looking at the same specimen of SCP-870. Descriptions of SCP-870 have included an alligator with spider legs and 3 eyes, a man made out of smoke, a giant ant with a human face, a hunchbacked child with a parrot's head, a spider with too many legs, a giant centipede with human arms instead of legs. Specimens of SCP-870 are highly predatory and will typically stalk their prey for months and years without eating. It is unknown how they manage to last this time without succumbing to malnutrition. Eventually, at a seemingly random time, when their prey is alone or in a secluded area, SCP-870 will kill and swallow their prey whole. SCP-870's method of reproduction is currently unknown, but the Journal of a Schizophrenic Researcher speculates that they do not actually require sustenance to survive, and instead repurpose the body of their victim into their young over a large period of time. This theory has not been verified, and research is underway to test it. The specimen of SCP-870 currently in Foundation custody frequently attempts to breach containment and has proven hostile to all personnel. Banging noises are audible from SCP-870's containment area at all hours of the day. Research is ongoing to find a way to perceive SCP-870 without being schizophrenic, but this may take a considerable length of time. It is currently believed that there could be dozens, if not hundreds, of SCP-870 in the world. They are a clear and present danger to the public, and steps must be taken to destroy or contain the species. Interview 870-1. Addendum 870-1.
I personally don't believe that the schizophrenics are really seeing SCP-870 fully. They can just see it more than us. We don't see it because our brains aren't made to see it. The schizophrenics, their brains, are wired up just that tiny bit differently, and they can see it just a tiny bit more. These things have the perfect camouflage, and we simply are unable to see through it. Doctor.